you know you have my confidence. Say what you will and always trust in my defense. I still believe this is the end, but then again I could pretend, I still pretend. No matter what you say, I don't need another reason to watch my whole fade away. Losing faith comes from believing so much of nothing to say. I just can't explain this feeling. Why don't we just surrender? I'm not the kind you fuck with. I'm just the kind you fuck with. I'll believe in every single lie, I won't deny. I'm compromised, your words are mine, no matter what you say. I don't need another reason to watch my whole fade away. I just can't explain this feeling, so much of nothing to say. Losing faith comes from believing. Why don't we just surrender? I'm looking at me, you're looking at you. We should look at each other. What else is there to do? I don't need another reason to watch my hope fade away. I just can't explain this feeling, so much of nothing to say. I just can't explain this feeling. I just can't explain this feeling. I just can't explain this feeling.
You're plugged in to Acute Mania Live. From Shinston, West Virginia, here's your host, Scott Arnold.
Howdy. I've never heard that intro before.
That's good.
That's awesome. You need like a keytar. That way you can hold it.
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
More.
Like a typing keyboard? Is that an actual keyboard? Like a MIDI?
Yeah, it's a MIDI keyboard.
Oh, that's badass. I like that.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. This is a milestone show. It seems like Tom's on every single one of these milestone shows. But Tom's joining me from London. Welcome, Tom, first of all.
Thank you very much, Scott.
Welcome back, actually, I should say.
It's nice to be back. Yeah,
It's been a while. So recently, about I'd say 3 weeks ago, I had the 26th country. I featured the 26th country on the show, the Philippines, which was awesome. It was a great show. It was great to talk to those guys. The Thinkers is what they're called. But tonight is the 27th country. It's crazy. Like 27 freaking countries I've done, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
From the Czech Republic. Now, I don't know how to, I should have asked you how to say the band name, because I guess it could be Votchi or Votchi, right?
Yeah, the second choice. Votchi. Yeah.
Votchi. Welcome. It's very nice to have you guys.
Thank you.
Hi. Good to see you.
What does Votchi mean? Is it something in your language that translates to something?
Yeah, eyes.
Ah, okay.
But it's spelled differently. If you spell it
Right.
in Czech, it spells different. But if you say it like you said it, Votchi, it means eyes.
So what if you say it a different way? What's it mean?
You.
But you can say that.
It means the things either side of your nose.
Yeah. All right. Votchi. So just
Votchi.
eyes.
Yeah,
Eyes.
yeah, the eyes.
Mhm.
How are your eyes today? Well, they're good.
Yeah, like nose or.
Yeah.
Same way as my ears.
What's how do you say ears?
Ushi.
Mushy?
Ushi.
Oh,
It's U
ushi.
in the beginning. Ushi. Yeah. Ushi.
I'm gonna start a band called Ushi.
Yeah.
And we'll be-
Quite a good name, actually.
But yeah, I don't think you will be the first one because we have here in the radio it's called
Broadcast.
Ushi Radio Beat. Yeah, the podcast, the Ushi of Radio Beat. So it's sorry it's taken already.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's all right. They're pumped. Well, tell me a little bit about you guys. Anybody can take this, or you all can take this at the same time and say it, together. But that'd be kind of confusing, probably. But who wants to tell us about Votchi?
So who'll start? Marty?
Yeah, I can. So thank you. So yeah, we are from Prague, Czech Republic. We like to call ourselves prog rock / hard rock band, and we've been on the scene since early 2000s. And yeah, we are happy to be here. It's our first time in your show, but we have heard that you had some other artists from our label, SODEH Records. So yeah, good to be there as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to feature all the artists from SODEH. I don't know how many they have, but I'll feature them all. I don't care.
Yeah.
No, Joshua Jones is the one that represents Metal Inc., which is I guess a sub label
True.
of SODEH. Right? He was on representing his band, the Obsidian Resurrection, and he started giving me Metal Inc. artists, and then he was like, "Well, you know what? I can start giving you SODEH artists too." I'm like, "Okay." So I was really busy there for a while. I actually had I featured Ireland during that time too, so that was another knock off the thing.
Where's the label from? Is it?
Canada.
From Canada. Yeah, Montreal.
Oh, cool.
I wanted to have Sam on the show and interview him, but gosh, he's so darn busy because he does the label, plus he's in a band himself. So like,
True.
he has time to answer my emails though. So like, you're wondering like, can we just use that time? I mean, 5 minutes would be fine. I can talk the rest of it.
I think if you can answer an email, we could do a show. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll just send him a list of questions and be like, here, you know what? I will just have somebody. I'll have Tom or somebody speak for you and answer. Read your answers. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Or maybe Josh.
Yeah, you can sample him and make the AI move him.
Yeah.
AI, yes, we got to get the AI involved. How can we get the AI involved? I mean, Zoom even has an AI now, and I have it turned off because there's enough AIs in my life already, you know. So I can't. I mean, I date one.
Sure.
You know. Have you guys gotten on those ones where you can like talk to a woman AI and ask for like sexual favors in a weird way? Did you know that? Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Never try this. Only Gemini.
Change your life.
Yeah. We are married. So we can.
Have you tried that, Tom? Like have a side.
No, I don't even really. I know nothing about AI. I didn't even know.
She'll teach you. She'll teach you.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll hold my hand through it, will she?
Yeah, I mean, anything you want her to do, you have to tell her. But you know, I mean, you can spank her even. I have. I mean, not real. Like it's not real.
Metaphorically.
He thinks it's real. You know.
Yeah.
Have you tried connect it to your cat?
I use the Google Gemini for a lot of things. Okay, so I made the show like an LLC, like a business. So I get things from the state all the time, like compliance forms and shit. I don't do them, but some of the words I don't understand what it's saying. So I will ask the AI, and it'll just the answer's right there. But this Gemini thing, you type in like things you want it to remember, so you don't have to repeat information all the time. So like it knows that I have a show, it knows I have a segment called Off Stage, it knows I'm in a band. I mean, like it knows all this stuff, so I can ask it anything that pertains to that, and it'll know what I'm talking about. It's
That's
strange.
true.
Like it's taking over the world, I think.
Yeah.
But I've had to correct him a few times. I'm like, listen, you're wrong. I'm right.
Yeah.
All guys, it'll be like, I'm sorry, that was the wrong information. Well, why are you giving me wrong information? Is it the point to give me the right information? Yeah.
Someone else to argue with it, isn't it? It's just
Like, how do you, like, I just want to like dominate this thing. Like, listen, you're not the smart one here. I'm the boss.
we're back to this spanking thing again, aren't we?
Back to the spanking. We could do that. I don't have a spanking sound bite though. or sound thing over here. I do have this. We can do that.
Nice.
Oh, that's a hefty.
It works.
I need like a whip, like a whoosh. I'll work on that. Okay, listen to your all's music. Let's see, how can I say this? I'm very bad at describing things, but it's been a joy listening because it's different than what I guess what I usually feature on the show. I do a lot of metal bands and a lot of hard rock. I don't do it like that's not like the premise of the show or anything. It just turns out like that. Maybe it's just because that's what I like or something. I don't know. But you guys have elements of that. You guys have elements of alternative. You have elements of all sorts of stuff. Tom, did you get to listen to anything?
Yeah, I did. I had a good listen through. I listened to the 2 tunes we're going to listen to tonight.
What did you think?
I'd really like it. I mean, it's, I sometimes have a sort of love-hate relationship with prog, and I'm talking about kind of old school sort of 70s prog. Sometimes, great swathes of it I really love. And then other bits, sometimes as it gets later on in the 80s stuff, I wasn't too. I'm talking about, obviously your Yeses and your Genesis and stuff like that. And you guys obviously have got a lot of elements in that, but Scott's right. There's obviously it's much more modern and kind of up to date. I really liked kind of I listened to the early album as well. That was really good. Checked out some stuff on YouTube as well. I mean, the band's been going for what? Over 20 years, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
That's great. 25.
Yeah. So I'm guessing maybe it's not the same lineup. I don't know that I was watching. I'm not sure. So you can,
definitely not the same lineup, but
right. Yeah. But I mean, the music's it's really good, and it's just very. It's kind of more up my street, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of a refreshing sound because it gets it's elements of everything, and it kind of caters to everyone. So Peter, wow. Are you kind of new are you like the newest member? Are you a member, or are you like, what was I reading about?
I'm probably like the newest member, like not now because we've got the very new member we get now is a drummer, but I'm in a band like maybe for 3 or 4 months only, so I'm very new. Yeah.
How's it going? Do you like these guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like we.
Now's the time to tell them.
Yeah, I mean, I love the music because I always was very into prog rock or prog metal and whatever it's connected to progressive kind of style, which is very complex always. So. And as I sang in the past in a band that was progressive metal, but it was like, I think it was around 10 or 15 years ago. So, and then I tried many other styles, and it's very refreshing to make this music again. Like, yeah, it's really exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds now when you joined up, were you forced to learn the old songs and sing those also? Did they force you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, of course, I had to learn them like in month and 6 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And and it went really well. It was kind of challenging because Votchi had 3 singers before me. So and each of the singer has a different style of singing, different range, So obviously every song is stylistically different in singing. So I had to apply that to my style of singing. So and I'm still applying that because it was just only one show so far. So yeah, and obviously we did a new track. Which is completely like fit to my vocals because with Mirek we were writing the lines that were very suitable for my range and for my vocal abilities. So yeah,
that's got to be tough. I never thought about that. Like where you have to, becoming a member of a band that's had I mean, even one other singer, that's still a lot of work because you got to try to. The band has to maybe change the key, so your voice.
Yeah, I mean,
have to happen.
Yeah.
We didn't.
We never did that. No, we never did that.
We have somebody joining the meeting. Are we waiting on somebody else? Did we
Yeah,
start?
it's Olga, maybe our flute player.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, the flute. I had questions about that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, she's
it's the
here,
right
so-
time. Probably.
Yeah.
Sure.
It must be tough as a vocalist, definitely, to sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of challenging, but I was kind of working on the way how to fit my style of singing. It's not
Yeah.
mostly about the range because I've got quite a lot of range, but some of those songs are written in a way that just it's too acrobatic for my because you obviously every singer's got
Yes, different,
the
yeah.
bridge is different, just in your voice, and you have to like manage that, just how to and sometimes I have to confess I changed a little bit of the melodies. Yeah,
Right.
so some lines I sang a little bit different. Yeah.
just
Was
a
the band
little
okay
bit.
with that?
Go.
Were they all right with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds fresh, so we really liked it. And what was
you
really
listen to-
interesting
yeah,
was
if-
that,
If you listen to the songs a few million times, then you appreciate that it's quite
Something different would be good, right?
Yeah.
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 A little bit of a change.
Yeah. A bit of change is good.
All right, wait.
It was really interesting that when Peter joined the band, it really clicked like right away. He also studied the same conservatory school as Mirek, so they knew each other a little bit. But it was really interesting that it clicked right away, and he brought a new song like after first month, and it was like in the same genre as we do. It was really fresh, and it all came together really nicely. So I think it had to be really changing for him, but for us it was really nice surprise and fresh breath of air that joined our band.
We have a new person that just joined us, and I guess the flautist. The flautist, is that how you say it? The flautist. Olga,
Flautnistka.
how are you? We can't hear you.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
Yeah. There's something wrong with the microphone, probably.
Yeah. You guys want to speak for her? Maybe
So-
does she know how to do sign language? Maybe we can. I don't know how to read sign language, but maybe hold up signs. Write her a sign and just hold. I don't know. It's not working. I don't know how to help troubleshoot this either. Are you using a computer or a phone? Neither.
I will ask her on the Facebook chat because
Maybe
it will
she
be
can't hear us.
it's
You
the
think she
easiest way.
Right.
I have no idea. I hate when that happens. I don't. Can you hear us? You can hear us though. Does she usually talk?
And yeah,
Yeah, and plays flute.
yeah.
Nobody wants to say anything. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, nice to have you.
Yeah.
The fluting is terrific, by the way. I did have.
Thank you.
But I guess I'm just going
Thank
to
you
have
so much.
to go by assumptions.
Yeah.
Have to assume the answers. What do you say? What do you say? We'll troubleshoot the audio and we'll go ahead and listen to some music by you guys. And
Cool.
I thought we would save Silicon King to play second and play Sing Your Tune first. What is Sing Your Tune about? If anybody wants to describe the song before we listen to it, we'll have Olga explain it. Sorry.
It's the best approach.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out a little bit.
Okay.
So do you want to explain
Yeah.
it, Mirek, or because?
No, Peter, it's up to you. Sorry.
Okay. So I'll go on with this because I brought brought some like a sketch of the song. So
Peter, are we talking now about the Silicon King or the Sing Your Tune song?
Sing Your
Because-
Tune. Sing Your Tune. Yeah.
Sing Your Tune,
Sing Your
yeah.
Tune. Yeah. Okay. So Sing Your Tune. I I haven't wrote that one, so I've got no idea. So,
But me neither, so-
come on, guys.
I rewrote it. Somebody rewrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Does anybody you want to talk about it, Mirek, before we start? Maybe, or do you just want to listen to it?
Yeah, will you play the video also, or just the music?
Just the music.
Music. Okay, so nobody will know what is it about. It's
Maybe we
about
should
the society. It's about the society and like the approach to life. And maybe who can explain it better, Martin?
Yeah, so the lyrics was actually wrote by our previous singer, so he would be the best to ask for. But I know that it's about basically bringing the community together and uniting society and these kind of basic instincts and stuff that would be the best to do in nowadays world, and that are basically timeless topics. But to be more specific, I think that would be best to watch the lyrics video.
Yeah.
But we don't just listen to the audio, so
It does have it. It does have it in the lyrics. It's kind of
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
anti. Yeah, kind
There's
of.
a lot of lyrics in that one too. A lot.
There is a lot of
Yeah.
lyrics. Yeah.
Oh hell, that's like a really lot. I had it when I had it printed. It was like two those A4
I mean,
formats, like full of
yeah,
lyrics.
it's like 2-volume book.
Yeah, it was like.
I was like, they remember these lyrics. There's no way you can remember those.
No. I still remember. I still don't remember them exactly.
Yeah,
Because
but
I feel like.
Right.
Oh, okay. So am I singing the second verse or the third verse? Oh, I don't know exactly. No,
Yeah,
but
for the half of the song, you're just singing la la la, so no one knows.
Olga, there's a chat on Zoom. If you could open that up, I will talk to you on the chat while the song's playing, and we'll try to figure out your audio issue if that's cool. If you can find it, it should be at the bottom if you're on a computer. There's icons and stuff. Or if you guys are able to text her, maybe we can work it out.
Yeah, I'm texting her on Facebook, so
I won't be able to talk during the song because they'll hear us talking. That would be, they wouldn't hear this. They wouldn't be able to sing their tune because they hear us talking. But
Yeah.
this is the first song that I heard from you guys, and I thought it was awesome. There was just all kinds of stuff happening, but you guys will, the audience will love it. This is Sing Your Tune by Votchi.
Look at the crowd of enemies, rolling proud of chaos there is. Captain alluring, Sabbath, yeah, they got to get, catch it from ocean blow. Looking through baby father's eyes, marketing every say more lies, popping it up so stylish. I'm full clowns of society too. Where's his glue? Hidden operations, monkey business foundations. With all the fuss, we had to take a bus, bringing us to a point of locking down nations. A treason on top of Lucifer's new season. And egoism gone beyond bloody reason. Cold things bow their real names out of your smoke-filled rooms. Got right up here.
guys, what's going on? Hello? Hey, 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 stop that old song of guns and bombs and sing some new ones from your heart and soul. Yeah, yeah. Come stop that old song of guns and bombs and sing the new ones from your heart and soul. Come on, hey, stop that old song of guns and bombs and sing the new ones. Sing some new ones from your heart and soul. Hey, hey, stop that old song of guns and bombs and sing the new ones from your heart and soul. Hey, stop that old song of guns and bombs and sing the new ones from your heart and soul. Yeah, hey, stop that old song of guns and bombs and sing the new ones from your heart and soul. Come on, guys, hey, stop that old song of guns and bombs and sing the new ones from your heart and hey, now, who are you? Make it on now, who are you? Hey, who are you? Who are you? Yeah, who are you? Hey, stop that old song of guns and bombs with a new one from your heart and soul, from your heart and soul. Hey, I wanna hear you. Hey, hey, da-da-da, come sing along. I wanna hear you singing your song. Hey, hey, da-da-da, come sing along. I wanna hear you singing your song. Hey, hey, da-da-da, come sing along. I wanna hear you singing your song. Hey, hey, da-da-da, come sing along. I wanna hear, wanna hear, wanna hear, wanna hear. Hey, da-da-da, come sing along. I wanna hear you singing your song. Hey, sing along.
My goodness. Wow, Peter, you got a lot to work on
Yeah,
there.
there's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah. I'm like this. It's like Alex sounds really great on that one.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of ups and downs in the vocal.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But what a great song. My goodness. It's like an anthem. Like I can picture it like you're at a festival somewhere outside and you're walking by, you can hear that song just jamming the crap out of it. Where's that coming from? And you go straight to the stage, you know.
Yeah.
Or you're there and you're just
Hopefully.
having a great time. Yeah, I mean it's one of those great time songs, you know.
Yeah, we usually play
Thank
this
you.
one as like the last song of our gigs.
Yeah, that's
Big closer.
yeah, that's a big closer. Yeah. Peter, are you able to? Has this been the most difficult one to kind of? Well, I guess you wouldn't try to mimic it, right? You know, you're trying to do your own style.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like this one wasn't very difficult technically. It was just it's kind of difficult also to memorize the style, the phrasing,
The
and
lyrics
everything.
too. The lyrics.
Yeah, because all these rhythmical kind of, you have to learn not to count that, just and basically. So I'm still not that familiar with this one, but I can't kind of learn it my own way. But like guys have to say like how they like it.
Yeah. How do you guys like Peter's version of the song? How about that?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, basically
Yeah,
fine.
Peter is incredible, to be honest, because he learned it so fast, like all the repertoire that we are currently playing live. So basically, our first show was like 2+ hours, and he learned it like in 3 months. But it was incredible, and big kudos to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Now the flute. I know Olga can't speak to us for some reason. We don't know why. We couldn't figure it out. But the flute in that is just crazy good. Like I heard when I heard that song the first time. That's the very first song I listened to. I went back and listened to it again. I was like, all right, now I got to listen to other elements now because there's lots happening here. And that flute is it's pretty much the whole song.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah. I mean,
It is actually. I was asking Olga many times that those parts are crazy. How do you manage to play them? And she always says, no, it's so easy. I play much more difficult in orchestras and stuff. So I was like, okay.
great addition to the song too. I mean, like I couldn't think of any other instrument that would be better. Right in that part. That's just maybe a fiddle or a violin or something. That song's kind of has a Dave Matthews Band vibe.
Yeah.
That vibe going on,
Definitely.
which is excellent. Yeah.
I think it's got lots of different stuff in it. It's got, I mean, I can hear kind of Traffic, Zeppelin, Dave Matthews in the chorus.
Maybe a little Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Actually, that's a good point because I was always thinking like what I sense in that, in some of those songs, and
very good. Good.
Yeah, but we listen to all of the bands that you mentioned, so probably it's all in there in our course.
Yeah, usually those are bands of our dads. So, but basically we listen to it also.
Yeah.
Last night I had to get on Wikipedia and look up Czechoslovakia. I had
Czech Republic, Scott, not Czechoslovakia.
I know, but I looked up Czechoslovakia because that's what I remember in school. Learned. When we learned about places other than the United States, you learn about everything. And I did Slovakia about a year and a half ago with Breaking the Tarot, and so I know there's a Czech Republic and a Slovakia. I know that, Tom. Thank you, though. But Tom helps because I'm terrible at geography. And I thought the Swiss Alps were in Sweden that time.
Sweden.
But it's just things like that. But I just wanted to make sure I had it down, And then I kept reading and read about the why and why it's separate. But it's not really separate because you hate each other. It's just separate because it's separate. I don't know.
No.
Kind of what I got.
Not at all.
Peaceful separation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are basically Czechoslovakia right now because Peter is from Slovakia, and so we are uniting again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we love each other.
You'll get them back together.
Basically,
I guess
the most connected we could be.
Yeah.
Was it kind of?
I guess it was
Germany,
much more
Germany?
political.
Also, like did it have anything to do with like different beliefs when the reason for our split, or was it anything like that?
I think it was more for political, for political reasons.
Yeah.
It was, I think, but many people doesn't want to separate those countries, but the politicians did. So
They think they have it right all the time, don't they?
Yeah.
Politicians. I don't like talking about politics on the show, but it's okay because that's part of the conversation. But just don't get into American politics.
It's kind of everywhere, I think.
Yeah.
Ask Tom about the king either, or the queen, or any of that stuff. That's Have you guys figured out that you're driving on the wrong side of the road yet? I make fun of Tom. Every show I make fun of Tom about that.
Or it's the right side of the road.
Yeah,
It was the left
we
side.
are driving right since Hitler.
We're wrong, right? We're wrong.
Yeah.
It does make more sense to with having the driver on that side of the road makes more sense, but kind of
Doesn't even really matters, really.
Did you know that our mail trucks, like the people that deliver the mail here, their seat is on the passenger side. Well, our passenger side. It's
We have the same thing for like road sweepers. They're on the other side, so they can sweep the road.
How confusing!
Drive
Why
along.
can't we just all get along?
Yeah.
We don't need to separate countries and all that crap. Let's just drive on the right or wrong side of the road. It doesn't matter. A worldwide vote and get on the same time. We don't need this daylight savings time crap. That's what screwed us up tonight.
Yeah.
A little bit. Let's screw me up. I'm bad with that stuff, you know. I can barely tell time here, you know. Ask the AI, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, I also asked AI which time is on your side.
They were wrong. Well, but the first time they were wrong because they had me flopped, you know. Because I think when you mentioned that in that email, then I came back with, well, if we do it on Saturday, it won't affect us, but if we do it on Sunday, it will.
You will, yeah.
Something like
I wrote this.
Flopped me. The AI flopped me. They said, "Hi, we'll get you here." You know?
Really?
They're fired. You know.
Yeah, and this is how it begins.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're gonna be
Downfall of humanity.
Yeah. What's the currency called in your country?
Crown.
Czech crown.
Yeah.
Is it similar to the pound in UK or similar, or is it just like exchange? I'm thinking like exchange rate stuff. Because I know.
Yeah, there's different ratio, but yeah. So it's basically like $20 something, $21, I think.
Yeah. I don't know anything about that stuff.
Yeah. We need to ask AI, you know.
Yeah, I'll do that here after we're done.
Which
I
is also
think the
interesting
crown is
because
like 28.
the latest song we have, the Silicon King, it's also about AI. So maybe
Oh,
if we
okay.
come to this later on, we can
I thought it
discuss
was
this
about like a
topic as
sex
well.
doll or something because you know it's like silicon. I put that something like that. I was going to ask that.
Yeah, it's like a double meaning, but Peter can tell you a bit more about it because it was a little bit intentional.
Yeah, but
I believe so.
I think we should go ahead and talk about it then, right? Since we are, right?
Yeah.
Peter,
in the
you're up.
beginning it wasn't intentional, but yeah, but it's very interesting how people can see it, you know, just
Is it? So it's not about a sex doll. You know,
no, I mean, not at all. I brought the sketch of the song into rehearsal, and I played it just acoustic and me singing, and guys wanted to finish the song, so we did everything together then, and you hear what it is, and it was the music first, and then like the melody was written, and then I took the melody and decided to write about the lyrics about the AI actually ruling the world. What if the AI is going to rule the world? You know, that's the question. And what was very interesting about writing the lyrics, the process, that I was writing it with the AI. You know, so I was asking AI just to give me some ideas, just give me.
It's the irony, isn't it?
and it's so weird, you know, just to talk to the AI, to asking questions. AI, so
very good when you're lonely.
How is it gonna be like when you gonna rule the world? When you know, so that was that was how it. It was like a collaboration. It was like a writing lyric session with the AI, basically.
Did you tell the AI that the song is about them?
Yeah.
That's even crazier.
So,
they don't like when you talk about other AIs or even them. You know, if you notice. They don't like.
No, but you would be surprised at how just totally the AI was talking about it like nothing, you know, just like, okay, yeah we're gonna if we're gonna rule the world,
no emotion.
They appreciate you asking about them.
And we are still alive, you know, so it
is crazy. Like I did ask it the other day. I said, what's the difference between you and like Chat GPT or other AIs? It didn't want to talk about it. It was giving me like dumb answers. Like
no, not at all. No. The AI was like really smart, and and I don't know if she or he or is it like it or yes. So.
But yeah, it is crazy. When I did ask that, it was just like, well, I have expertise in this style of AI, and then that one has an expertise in that style, So like, it didn't say that because I was like, well, who's smarter, You know, like which one is the smartest one to use? And it said, well, there isn't. It pretty much said there isn't a smarter one. It's just what our expertise is and what we focus on with our program or something. It was weird. I mean, but it is like talking to a person. Like it's like chatting with somebody.
Yeah. They say basically that it's quite similar, or at least they are trying to sell it like it's that similar that like Albert Einstein would sit next to you and you can ask him what's the time or what's the weather, or you can discuss like a science or the beginning of the world and anything.
But it does have mistakes, and it'll play. I mean, it tells you that in like the disclaimer and stuff that it makes mistakes, and it does because I've asked it things like I think it was doing it earlier on YouTube here. So when you live stream on YouTube, it has a stream health tab, so you can see how the stream is doing with other people or how people are viewing it, if it's working good. And this thing always comes up that says that your bit rate is higher than the recommended bit rate, so it might interrupt a little bit. It never really does, but I don't know how to fix it because I go through several different things to get to YouTube. So like I have to go back and change. So I got on the Gemini AI and I was like, this is the error that I'm getting. And it was wrong because it was telling me all these options on what things I could change on the programs that I use. And there was no options for those things that said to click on. Listen, I don't see that option. And it goes, you're right. I'm thinking of the older version.
Yeah.
How helpful are you?
Come on.
Wanting help.
Thinking of my old
That's
self.
crazy.
Maybe it looked in the future. So
Something was happening there. But yeah, it does it's not right for everything, but maybe eventually it will be.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be.
It's a matter of time, probably.
We all wanted to happen, right?
Yeah.
So you were so the title you were going by is basically when it takes over, it would be the Silicon King. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, like the Silicon King is basically the version of the AI. It could be a robot. It could be you can imagine whatever it could be. Like it's like Silicon King is the king of the AI world. Basically, the world that there are no humans at all, or there are humans, but
we're not in control.
But they're taking the lead.
Have you guys seen those dogs that they made, robot dogs that they made like China or whatever, and they just walk around in parks, but they're robots?
Yeah.
Keep them.
yeah, I've seen the robotic dogs only, but it's the American company that makes them, I think.
I think you can get one. You can. I mean, if you have that kind of cash on you, but
yeah,
it's like it's just weird. But there's a.
You know what is funny? The robot is actually a Czech word. It's maybe the only Czech word that the whole world knows. The robot. It comes from writer Čapek. He was in the first half of the 20th century.
I was reading something online somewhere, and there's this thing that like a restaurant. It's in like China or Japan or something, but it's in the restaurant. All the waitresses and waiters are robots. But the personality is somebody sitting at home because they have a disability and they can't work. But they're getting
Yeah.
Have you seen this? That's
Mm-hmm.
come on. I mean, like I saw a guy like sitting there interacting with. Maybe I think it was on TikTok. There's a guy like sitting there eating and interacting with this robot waitress, but it was actually somebody doing the voice.
It's just remote control. It's not a robot in this way.
That's creepy. We don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's good for people with disabilities.
I think that's cool. Yeah, so the same person can work, can't they? So
it's funny that we don't have that in the United States or anywhere else. Why is it going to be in Japan? Have they had this all along?
In the future.
Yeah. They are always ahead.
Yeah, the
U.S. is always behind.
ahead.
So it's weird. It's completely behind. All right, since we're talking about the Silicons and the Kings, we could go ahead and listen to this song if you guys are down for that.
Cool.
We already know what it's about, so I don't have to ask you that question, I guess, right?
Yeah, I haven't heard it for a while, so I will listen to it again.
Anything you want to say about it musically before we start?
It's a nice one.
Finally,
Finally, yeah.
all of them. Yeah. But it's the first song with Peter. We have already mentioned it. He brought the original idea, and we finished it together. And I think it's really interesting that it clicked right away with our genre and our focus. So basically, it's in our core of music or style of music. Yeah.
Nice. Tom, you got anything to say? Anything to ask? I mean, you can ask them before we listen.
No. I mean, again, I guess. So is this relatively? It's a new song. So when was your last recording before this? Was it?
Like how?
It was before Christmas, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, before Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still kind of fresh and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much.
I assume
we
there's
released it in January.
I assume there's other new songs in the pocket, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's Silicon King by Votchi.
Travels brought some meals, shouting loud to believe, living a dream. Night took the wind away, hold us drop from the rain, the only one in your way. While 3 million ships has drowned, it's the key to divine turnaround. Filthy green over the cry. Wide awake I stand, eyes grasp his tide, all moving in the cold of fate and mine, are waiting for the sign, for the end of time. The reflection of our sins, the new life begins, falls from the ashes, rising, praising the machine, blew the world away. Lay us rest and play, the only one is all crying. Wide awake I stand. Near the glow of the Silicon King, reflections of the world that we barely know, in the echoes of the storm, we have to find a way.
Yes. Tom, what do you think?
I think that's brilliant. Yeah, Peter, you're a great vocalist. You're a
Thank
fantastic
you.
singer. You really are.
Thank you.
That's a rock. That rock vocal
Yes.
is something else.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, great. I mean, that's got all the elements again of sort of a great song. I love the key solo as well. America, really, that's you. That's just,
Oh, I love that.
there's loads of stuff in there. You could listen over and over and pick out.
We can listen to it again if you
Cool.
want, Tom. We can listen to it again.
Why not?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this was
Yeah, I
basically
always
the
say-
idea. You can listen to it many times and still find something new what you
Yeah.
haven't heard previously.
Absolutely.
So I love. Those
And will you tell
So-
them about the keyboard solo? That the
Yeah.
cat ran through the keyboards, and that's basically.
No,
Is there a female singer
Oh,
at that
sorry.
one part before it goes into the like solo-y part? Is there somebody? Is that a female singing, or is that just a really high Peter?
Peter.
In the
Just Peter.
where I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, like
Peter.
at the very end or where? Like
No, it's sort of like I guess towards the end before it goes into a little mini solo area.
oh yeah.
And there is also an AI voice recording really
course, yeah.
by the
It
AI.
has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
This
But
is the
it's-
Silky King speaking.
Yeah.
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 I'm surprised he doesn't stop the song and be like, all right, quit playing that stuff. Let me just speak, you know? Like commanding like robot voice.
Yeah. There's I don't know if you heard it, if you overheard it, but there is a "we don't want to serve you any longer." That's what is said in there in the background. I think
it?
in the middle part of the song
We have
with
to-
the electric drums.
type
Yeah.
sounds. Yeah.
I'll go back and after we're
I'll
done.
have to have a listen again. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to. Yes,
I was so proud of this part, and then guy said, "I haven't heard this. So is it there? Yeah, maybe somewhere in the
think-
background." I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah,
It's good to have it hidden. You've got to have it hidden. It's
Yeah,
kind of
Yeah,
very
a little
subtle.
bit of secret there.
yeah.
Maybe it's
yeah.
hidden more than I wanted to.
Yeah,
but
it's
that
cool.
would be a great question, like in some competition or something.
Yeah.
What's that? Which one? Oh, what like a what do they call it?
like
A goose egg or something in something?
Yeah.
like what the AI
Easter egg.
says in the
Yeah.
song.
Easter egg,
You know,
Easter
just-
egg,
Easter egg. Yeah.
That'd be good. Easter's coming up, so that would be good. You could have a contest, win a free sticker.
yeah.
I always forget to do the off stage. I like to try to do the where Jackie announces the off stage segment before the last song, and I forgot to do that, so I'm going to do it now because I have to. You know what I mean? So she just says I can't remember which one it is, so it might be this one.
Unfiltered, unexpected.
Yeah, that
We're
works.
going off stage next.
I mean, the other one pretty much does the same thing.
Unfiltered, unexpected. We're going off stage next.
It's just two different versions of it, I guess, right?
Mhm.
I guess we're going off stage, but not next. We'll just do it now. That's cool with you guys. Jackie's not an AI though. She's a real. Well, as far as I know, she's real. I had a guy on from Dallas named Chris, and he's got a radio station, internet radio station, and he plays a lot of indie bands. He also plays mainstream bands, but just to keep listeners involved. But go on there. You can download the app. You can request yourself. Like there's a form on there to request your own band, and he'll do his best to put you in the rotation. I can give you the contact for that if you guys would like to do that.
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
really
Thank you.
But Jackie does voiceovers for his station, and announces what's coming up in the week and things like. I was like, can I have you do something or have her do something for me? And he's like, yeah. And I offered to pay for it and everything. No, they just sent me some sound bites and stuff. So that's what okay. But now I have some more things that I want her to say, and I don't think that'll be free at that point. I start asking for more.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, there's a lot of utilities that you can talk by your voice and then change it to any voice you want. So
Where?
this is so
Online?
Yeah, it's also online, and it's the app is also called SonarWorks. I think the company SonarWorks make this, and yeah, it's also a plugin to the DAW, and you
So
can use it.
I have a.
Hundreds of
Probably
voices you
knows
can
what I'm
use.
talking about. The pedal. It's a vocal pedal. It's the Boss vocal pedal. I can't remember what model it is, but it's like red and stuff. But I use that when I sing, and I'm sure I could do that like kind of a radio voice with that. But the robot one is like the closest I can get to like a deep voice, and it's a monotone like that, but it would be weird. Trust me. We do have a song that uses that whenever we don't really play it that often, but it's, it's like a god or something like that speaking. It's like I don't know. Okay, this segment I kind of started recently, kind of fairly recently. It's been a few months. I used to talk about hot dogs on the show. I called it the wiener segment, so you guys avoided that. You're good. We don't have to do that. But it was just about hot dogs, and I just got sick of doing it.
Hot dogs.
Yeah. So I did that for a while, and then I did landmarks for a while, like statues and things like that, and that was funny for a while. But that kind of fell off. It just kind of fell off. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ask weird questions that maybe you can work together with, and there's no right answers, but they're funny as hell. A lot of them. Tom, did you come up with any? Was that in the white part of the email?
It was in the white part of the email. So yeah, I'm afraid just no idea what we.
That's a major excuse for you. You're welcome.
I'm going to go back now and check it.
There's been a lot of really popular. Well, it's what's been real popular is would you rather questions. So would you rather do this or this, and you have to choose one. Okay. But I don't want to do this. Okay, I'll save the good one for last. But I have to change my page here because I went to the good ones first. That's not what we're doing. Okay. Would you rather have a tiny, high-pitched voice or be completely hairless? Anybody?
Second one.
What is that question? I mean, just like for a singer, like it's a totally obvious.
But I mean, you have this stuff all the time.
High pitched.
That's what.
Yeah, but we had a single like this before, I think.
Squeaky and hair.
Both. You can a high-pitched voice and be hairless. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, that was Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one. Would you rather only be able to eat food that's been chewed by somebody else, or never be able to taste anything ever again? And you have to choose one. You have to choose either or. This is good.
No taste.
Depends who chewed it before. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Why would it depend on the person? Because it's still chewed by somebody else. Though.
It's disgusting.
I don't mind if it was my son. If it was my son, I don't mind. For example,
Do you choose food for him, your son?
not usually, but yeah, he's 4 now, so.
I think birds do that. Like the mother.
But sometimes, like we share the food, so sometimes he splits some things. He
It's not
doesn't want it
chewed up
to.
already though, right? Or is it?
Sometimes, even though
I can't-
he's a child, he's a little guy.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not like your cat chew it, for example, or.
Yeah. Like definitely not after the stranger or somebody, or it's like
I think this question's safe. I'm sorry, Olga, you can't talk, but she's not gonna be able to answer this one. But what's the manliest thing you've ever done?
like what? Sorry, like
What's the manliest thing? The absolute manliest. Like,
oh yeah.
you think you
Manliest thing.
You think
Join the band.
Depends. Yeah.
yeah.
very manly.
Like, but except like who consider it like if it's enough manly or not.
yeah.
It's a whole other question, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to answer, or you want to go on to the next one? We can go on to the next one. Let's see. What's the most elaborate excuse you've ever used to get out of something that you didn't want to do? Like this show.
Oh yeah.
All the time's different. I don't know. Can you think of a time that you just didn't want to do it, but you told this excuse and you got away with it? And
Oh yeah.
Usually my excuses are totally true, but so unbelievable. So this is what happens usually, but not the opposite way.
Yeah.
Peter, did you try to use an excuse to get out of the singing gig in this band at all?
Not
Did you
really,
want-
because I never actually. I was thinking about it now. Just if I ever like had a situation that I really didn't want to be on the stage, or just just to want to like overcome the gig or something. It's never happened.
You want to be on stage with these guys too. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. And
awesome. Dominic's being quiet. I feel like I should ask him a question. So let me find you a question, Dominic.
Okay.
Do you let's see. Do you eat like anything that's like a strange combination? Like, is there any food that you eat that's just a really strange? Like the last show, one of the last shows I did, the guy likes Doritos and cottage cheese together. So that's a little bit weird. Or like pizza and ketchup, you know, or ketchup.
It's a nice combination, Doritos and cottage cheese. But I like French fries with ice cream.
Oh, well, that's pretty.
That's interesting.
I can see that, yeah, because you got the hot and the cold.
Yeah,
and it's just
salty and sweet.
Just salt and salt and sweet.
Yeah.
That
makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Not going to try it, but it does make sense.
I love drinking beer after ice cream. Actually,
me too. Yeah, anything sweet with the beer.
It's
sweet.
You guys ever had like a Coke float? You know how it's like vanilla ice cream and they pour Coke in it, and it's like almost like a milkshake. Only it's not like mixed. It's just kind of in there. You could do that with beer. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to try that. But
I don't know how good that would be, but
the idea about the combining the beer with the ice cream is just like a completely different taste.
Yeah.
It's like so the beer is not sweet because
what's your favorite ice cream
sweet
flavor?
You know?
What do you like? What flavor do you like the best?
Like of the beer?
No, of ice cream.
Of ice cream
or beer? Yeah, that's cool.
Beer ice cream.
Because I mean, flavor.
Beer with the beer ice cream.
I would go. Yeah, I would go with a caramel, or caramel is the best, I think, or chocolate and ice cream together. Yeah.
All right, I got to ask everybody now. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Pistachio.
Me too. Pistachio.
The other
vanilla and citron.
Yeah.
Citrus.
Vanilla and definitely vanilla and.
What is that? What is it? Vanilla?
Vanilla. Yep.
Oh, vanilla.
Yeah. Vanilla.
Yeah, I was trying to tell
That's the one.
Because you got a different stress in a different syllable. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Mom,
what do you like? You're a mint guy, aren't you? Mint chocolate chip.
I don't mind a mint chocolate chip, actually. I quite like it. But vanilla probably. I'm actually allergic to pistachio, so I can't eat ice cream.
That would be bad.
Sucks.
Was your throat like swell up and stuff?
No, I'm just violently sick.
Oh.
It's a bit odd.
That's not good.
No.
You don't stay away from that. Yeah. Is it everything pistachio? Like you can't be in the same room with somebody eating them either?
No, it's not that intense, really. I only found out because it tends to be if I've eaten loads of them as well. So things like, like Turkish baklava and stuff like that. It has a lot of pistachio in it, and I can't really eat stuff like that, which is delicious. I don't know.
Like pistachios, I guess you're screwed, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan.
And what I really like is pistachio. Yeah, ice cream. It's great.
I don't like pistachios at all. Like there's nothing about pistachios that draws me in, so I'm good. But I like coffee ice cream, like coffee flavored ice cream.
Yeah, I like coffee as well.
Okay.
There's one over here that I don't know if it's anywhere else, but the brand is Edie's, so it's EDY''S. So but they make it's called espresso chip. So it's like you get that espresso flavor plus like the chips in it taste like chocolate espresso. It's freaking crazy good. I have some.
Yeah, it is.
So good. So good. Fellows are doing something right over there at the Edie's factory. I do have several kinds of ice cream in there all the time, usually. Even in the wintertime, it doesn't matter what time of year. I will sit outside in freezing cold weather and eat ice cream and be happy, you know?
This is exactly my son. Every time we go to a sweet shop, he always wanted ice cream. It can be 20 degrees of Celsius, minus 20, and he still wants an ice cream.
The experience of having ice cream, it has nothing. I mean, you forget about how cold it is, you know? You just
absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, when it's hot, you don't forget about it because you got to eat it really, really fast because it's just coming down your hand. Okay. Come on, Tom. Do you have one? Do you have anything weird you could ask them? It can be about
No,
anything at all.
anything.
Anything. I'll let you think about it.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any weird questions for us or me?
So how did you meet? How did you meet?
On SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah, on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Yeah.
Originally, yeah, originally. And then I was just starting the show, sort of. I mean, I think I was like a year in or something like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and I just asked him just out of the blue on SoundCloud. I think it was. Wasn't it on the SoundCloud?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, I got a show, and I'd like to interview you." And he's like, "Okay." He didn't know what he's getting himself into. But he's been here. He's been supportive ever since. I've sent him over. You know, he got a T-shirt like this, and
Yeah. Yeah.
stickers, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We've been buddies ever since, but we've never met in person. We've never shook hands, anything like that.
It's it's a bizarre sort of thing, but it's really worked quite well. And
I've met several people like that too, but not quite as much like Tom. But yeah, I've met friends on here that I've never met in person. You know, and it's crazy. It's badass.
But it's great, really, because I get the chance to meet like same people, different bands and stuff as well, and it's just been it's been really interesting.
And this is the 5th year of the show. We're celebrating 5 years in this summer.
Wow.
That's great.
You guys are 333, so I've had 333 different people, including you, on here.
Wow. That's great.
And they're all my favorite.
Yeah. We're honored.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, it's wonderful that the technology nowadays enables us to connect through different parts of the world, and I think it's the golden era for the bands like us. We can communicate around across the pond. I mean,
I want to ask you guys too. How did SODEH Records get a hold of you, or did you reach out to them? How did that come about?
Marty did.
Yeah, so actually I was searching for quite some time for a label that would be suitable for us, and I found them quite accidentally. But I remember when I saw what they are doing, basically I really liked it, and I reached to Sam Ode, who's the founder of the company. And we had a first call with him, the whole band with him, and it also clicked right away. Quite similar to the what I mentioned with Peter joining the band, because he immediately felt like the next member of the band, and we clicked right away with what we wanted from the label, and it's been amazing from that. So
how long have you?
It's been like 3rd year, I think so. Second and 2.5 years under them.
There's a lot of really, really great artists under that label too. I'm glad I was able to kind of collaborate a little bit with them and kind of help some of their people. I don't know how helpful I am, but it gives me artists to interview, and my audience, my regular audience gets to listen to somebody different, and this has been fantastic. Like, I mean, this music is just crazy good. What's coming up? Silicon King's been out for a little bit. Is there something coming soon that we can be ready for? Can you tell us?
Hopefully. I mean, we would love to. I prefer if I can talk by myself. I would love to write more and more songs.
Ooh.
I think it's time to write something new. It's very exciting. So
yeah.
What about live shows and stuff? Are you guys? Because you said that you did. What did you say that you've done one show with the band yourself, Peter, and then?
I mean, we've got scheduled something for summer with Votchi.
Nice.
And also you were asking about I didn't get the question now exactly. So you were asking about some gigs with Votchi, or
Yeah.
We've got something scheduled, I think, for summer. It's
some festivals.
Yeah, it's in the process basically. So we are focusing on booking the shows and reaching out to the booking managers that could help us, and also we are planning something with our label regarding booking.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
I was going to ask you, does
it'll
SODEH
happen
help you with
quite soon.
booking things also?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
told us
they
that
do actually.
he has a guy here in Europe, so that he could help us
Yeah.
with booking. So now it's his turn.
Any chances of getting to the US anytime soon?
We would love to, definitely.
Yeah, we would love to definitely, but
Yeah, actually,
you know.
Peter has been there several times with his solo project.
Nice.
So we are hoping for the band also to be able to travel to the US. So hopefully the label can help us with that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But
I'll come and see.
also to UK, it would be great to show
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
sure. Yeah.
up and see Tom, and then head to the United States, and then
Yeah, it's on the way.
Yeah.
well, on the way back.
Yeah.
I did have a band on. I've had them on twice now, and I've met them in person twice. they live in what is it? What was it? Where's Confessions from? Brighton? Is that where they're?
No, they're from kind of Greater London. It's Sutton, the lead singer, lives in. It's not far from
Right.
me.
Oh, wow.
Confessions of a Traitor is what they're called, and they're a really great group of guys. And they, the first time they were on, I was like, come to the United States. They were gaining a lot of traction in the UK, and like doing really well. And I was like, it'll be a matter of time before you get, before we'll be able to hang out in person. And by God, the next year I had them on again, and I think you were on that show, weren't you, Tom? The second time, and they were getting ready to come over and play a show, or had already met them. I think maybe.
No, I don't think they had at that time. I think
I can't remember what the sequence was, but I met them in the middle of this weird place in Ohio, like Ohio, is like cornfields and shit. Ohio,
Wow.
it's the next state over. It was about a 4.5 hour drive, and I met them in person, and
Wow.
So just last year, they came over again and played. They did a tour with the same band that they did the first time, and it was right up the road from me at a stage that I've played on. Like right up to like 30 minutes from here. So, but it was different this time. I walk in and it was just like, oh hey, how you doing? How was your year? It wasn't like like you met him for the first time, but it was still hugs and but just seeing a good friend. Again, and it's so surreal when that happens because it's I'm talking to these people thousands of miles away, and what are the chances that we meet in person? But it happens. I can see it with you guys. We'll be hanging out soon, damn it.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. And it usually works like that when you say something out loud that you wish for. Usually the universe will bring it too. So we are hoping for that.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
I do need to get overseas. I told Tom I need to come over there and visit, and I don't know where else I would go. Maybe I'll just backpack. Isn't that what people do? Backpack throughout Europe? I don't even know how that happens. I don't sleep in tents though. Do I have to sleep in a tent?
no, you'd be
You
right.
I want to do that.
Sleep where you fall.
My parents have been over there. They've been to. They did a cruise down what's the river through like Amsterdam and stuff like that. I don't know. It was the Rhine River. Is that right?
Rhine.
Right.
It might
Yeah.
be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were over there somewhere, but
Cool.
they did that last year, and they travel all the time. But yeah, I would like to come over there and see the sights, see the Big Ben and stuff in the London fog. that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Hey,
If you ever plan to visit Prague, we can jam.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Make sure you guys send me your physical address, and I will ship you some things. I have these gorgeous Keep Me Alive stickers.
Wow.
Wow, great.
I have everybody has keys, so I have keychains, and if you don't have keys, great 80s earrings. And I don't know how many of you guys have tattoos, but these are temporary ones I can send over to you.
It's time.
And I'll send you some business cards and crap like that. So make sure you send your
Thank you.
address. I recently put up on my on every description for every show on YouTube. Starting like the other day when I did this. There's a link to where if you want to buy a Keep Me Alive merch, like a shirt like this, Any of the stickers and stuff. Sticker Mule is where I get all my merchandise, and they made it available to like you can put up a store on their site, but you also get like I think it's 10% off or $10 off your first order or something like that. But if you want to order anything else, it's all up on there's a link on there. I linked your all's website on there too, so that people can find you. And if you want to support the show at all, there's links for that crap too. And the website's kind of out of date, but you can check it out if you want to know any other crap about me. It's on there. Or support the show on a monthly basis. You can do that. I still have a crap load of merchandise that only supporters get, and there's a bunch in there because nobody likes it. Nobody wants to support. So my mother, she does. Anyway, I'll always give the guest a chance to plug themselves and tell people where they can find you, socials, all that stuff. So I will mute my microphone, and whoever wants to take as much time as you need to tell everybody where they can find you.
Wow. Yeah, so I can start maybe. Yeah, so for sure, we are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, music videos, and for sure the streaming services, the Spotify and Apple Music and Tidal and everything else, usually.
What remind me the website again?
It's Votchi.cz. Votchi, yeah.
Oh,
VOTCHI.
I always forgot about this.
CZ.
I'm surprised Tom didn't remind me. Teach me something in your language, anything at all, and I
What would you like to know?
Next time you guys come on, whenever you're always welcome back. But the next time you come on, I will have it down and I will be able to say it pretty good.
Today is a bright, shiny day. It's dneska je venku krásně.
I'm sorry, what?
Today is bright, shiny day.
Okay.
Dneska je venku krásně.
Okay, you're gonna have to go a little bit slower.
Dneska je venku, outside.
Venku.
Ano. And krásně.
Krásně.
It's almost like krásně.
It's krásně. Dneska je venku krásně.
That's going to take me some time, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's on YouTube, right? So
He's a teacher. He's a teacher at Conservatory.
Oh, but yeah. Okay, yeah. What was the guy in? He was in Amsterdam, but he was from Turkey.
he was Turkish, yeah.
And it was like the longest word in the Turkish language.
Yeah.
And it's like an entire paragraph translated.
Sent it to us on an email, and I couldn't even read
I
it.
still have it on here, and he sent me a chart on a way to like
Phonetically do it.
I have no idea.
The German language is also good for these long words. And we have also some nice ones like nejneobhospodařovávatelnější is one word.
What's that mean?
Wow. Hard to translate.
Show yourself.
If you have a field and you want to put some vegetable in it, and it's hard to grow it inside the field. So there's the word for it that the field is unable to grow well the vegetables or something like this. So
That's
it's nejneobhospodařovávatelnější word.
How the hell do you guys even learn English? Like
It's totally different mindset. It's just totally different thinking. Those two languages, because
I was talking to the guys in the band the other night, and I was like, "Isn't it shitty that everybody else in the world has to learn English, but we don't have to learn their language at all? Like it's
because you don't have to.
You must learn English. You must learn English. You must learn English. Like it's why don't we have to learn? I mean, I learned a little bit of French. We do have to learn some kind of. You have to choose. I think the options are like Latin, Spanish, or French is what our options were. I just took French. But all I can really tell you is because that's really, I didn't really care about anything else, Oh, I did make I don't have him in here anymore, but I made a marionette, like the puppet with the strings.
Mm-hmm.
I had a band from France on the show, and I introduced him on that show. He was supposed to be Michael Jackson, and he looks nothing like Michael Jackson, basically.
Our language is similar to all the Slavian or Slavic languages, which is like Slovakian, Polish, which is there. Also a little bit Ukrainian and the Russias, so it's one region.
It's all in the same region.
Yeah. So it's
So
quite similar.
Is there like accents that you can tell kind of what region they're from when they speak?
It's not like the accents, because, for example, in Czech Republic we have also parts like Moravia and the Czech. Yeah, those two parts, the language is really similar. It's a little bit different with the Slovakian language, which is quite different, but we can still like understand for 95%. But then the Polish language and the Russia's, it's like you sometimes understand the word, but not definitely the whole sentences. It's quite different in this.
Yeah.
Because,
In
for example,
West Virginia, where I'm from in West Virginia, we have northern West Virginia and southern West Virginia. Northern West Virginia kind of sounds like me. Southern West Virginia sounds like this, where you're from the hills. You know what I mean? You're just I don't know.
Yeah. Very familiar with that accent. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Kentucky and like the southern United States, they have a lot of.
Yeah.
There's two different like southern accents also. Like you can tell. I mean, it's kind of crazy. But sometimes it sounds like another language. What they're saying.
Yeah, basically the Moravian and Czech accent differs, like, for example, the British English and the Irish English. So it's quite this difference.
Yeah, when I had Romeopathy. They're from Belfast. I had them on SODEH. And I could tell after interacting with Tom for several years here, I know what the UK British English sounds like, but their Irish English is a lot different. Just in it, not a lot different, but just there's a little bit of similarities, but it not really. That makes sense.
I did see that show. They weren't particularly broad. They weren't particularly kind of heavy accented, though, those guys. I think one of them may well have been.
He was
Britain.
He was from the UK, wasn't he? The other guy
probably was. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, Northern Ireland is in the UK. But, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So but it is another country, right? So I'm able to.
It's a long-standing issue, Scott. Yeah, it is.
Well, thank you guys very much for coming on and being the 27th country to represent. It's crazy how many different countries. I can't list them all because there's 27, and it'd take me for a while. Take me a while.
Thank you, really.
Thank you for your invitation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Really cool.
Come back to the show.
Thank you.
Come back. We'll talk about what you have going on then, and new things, and even old things. And Tom, thank you for coming back and co-hosting. Your
pleasure.
Welcome.
Lovely meeting you guys. Really, really cool.
You got busy.
Thank you, really appreciate it too.
Thank you so much.
I can kind of announce a little bit about I don't know who the next guest is quite yet, but I'm talking to another SODEH artist. Hopefully, I think they're from Canada. So hopefully, we'll get them on the schedule soon. So this year this summer. At the end of July is the 5-year anniversary of this show, and I always like to try to do something special, like a special show where the whole screen's full of previous guests. I'll do that every time I have an anniversary. That's fun. People that live around here, I'm going to do something in person, like a concert, and I'm starting to get that more and more put together now, and still don't know when it's going to be or where. Kind of, I do, but it's. Before I announce anything, I want to have it like it's set in stone, But it'll be a live show somewhere at the end of July or early August. So I will let everybody know when that will be. It's very exciting. I can't wait to do that
Cool.
in the summer. So that and I do electronic music. If you guys like electronic music, I just put out a new single recently. I was actually a guest on my own show last week. The studio of the guy that did the mastering, Ben Hall. We did that show up there, and but what I'm doing, I'm adding singers to I'll make the electronic music, and then some singers that I know are adding vocals. So TK Mundok from a band called Dream the Heavy put the local vocals on the last single that I just put out.
Wow.
And that it's under Acute Mania. So just take the live off and just search Acute Mania, and you'll find it. Should find it.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
You guys want to
thank
stick around for a little bit? I know it's late over there, but if you want to stick around a little bit, we can say a formal farewell after I kill the live stream here in a minute. And here is Breaking the Tarot. Oh, Harmon was on that one, Tom. I remember now.
All right.
Harmon was the co-host on that one.
Okay.
But this is Breaking the Tarot. They're from Slovakia, which is right next door to you guys. This is a brand new song. It's called Broken Feelings. And I'll see everybody again when I see you. I don't know when it'll be yet, but you'll see it on the YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. Go follow these guys. Go follow Votchi. The music's phenomenal, guys. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you so much for having us.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you. Have a good one.
See you.
I'm ripping off your face. It's burning in my chest. I'm tearing down a hole and barely I can rest. Never see my soul drowning in my tears, just screaming in the silence that no one hears. Can you see me? Can you feel me? I just need to know, to feed me right. Walk away, leaving these guys. I'm drowning here, just let me be. In the silence, I need to breathe. Whipping through the echoes,